Returning to Aberystwyth to pick up our journey, we arrived at 11:30 in the morning. The cycle ride was over 61 kilometres, and with plenty to see, we had to crack on. We made our way to the former Victoria Inn on the corner of Baker Street, now a fine bakery and deli run by the same people who have a cafe bar on Queen's Road. Filling up the pannier bags with delicious treats for the journey, we headed to the Rhydyfelin footbridge to pick up the National Cycle Route 81 that utilises the former Carmarthen to Aberystwyth Railway that fell victim to the beaching cuts of the 1960s. An ambitious plan to connect Manchester with Milford Haven, the railway line was opened in 1867. It became part of the Great Western Railway in 1911. Following the beaching report, passenger services ceased in 1965. The route forges through the landscape between Dinas Hillfort, crowned by the Wellington Monument, and the River Ystwyth. So a nice gentle flat start to a ride that had plenty of climbs. The cycle path joins a road in Rhydyfelin, close to the former Gosen Calvinistic Methodist Chapel, a classical style structure erected in 1867 on the site of an earlier place of worship. Many moons ago, there was a pub serving the community of Rhydyfelin, known by the sign of the Crugiau Arms. In the 1870s, the hostelry was run by the blacksmith and innkeeper Evan Roberts. The smithy was marked on this map extract dated 1886, by which time the tavern seems to have closed. The site was later occupied by two houses commemorating the Boer War, named Pretoria and Ladysmith. We waved goodbye to the steady gradient of National Cycle Route 81 and crossed the Ystwyth, though sadly not on the medieval bridge. That structure was replaced in the early 1870s. Vegetation prevents the view across to the former mill when pedalling towards the church dedicated to Saint Hychan. The origins of this church are medieval, but the present building is Victorian in character, as it was completely rebuilt in the late 1870s to the designs of the Chester-based architect Archibald Ritchie. Scaffolding had been erected prior to our journey, so it would appear to be undergoing repairs and renovations. The building opposite is marked as a laundry on old maps. A cycling reference to this building crops up in 1935 when Melville Jones, resident of the laundry, was summoned to court on a charge of riding a bicycle without a light. The police were quite strict on this offence back in the day. Now we don't even see the police.